Alright, this video it's a video response. Somebody asked me about my thoughts on Tai Chi and the benefits of it, the effectiveness of it, of the art. Now I'm going to comment on what I know based on my experiences. But really, there are a lot of Tai Chi masters that will focus more on specifically Tai Chi. One of the persons that I'm networked with is somebody that operates the combativecorner.com website, and his name is Michael Joyce. He actually focuses mainly on Tai Chi. So if you could visit that website, maybe you could make contact with him as well if you want more information about it. This is something that's connected to me too, so he's a good person and a reference for further information about Tai Chi. But as far as what I know about Tai Chi, I've never trained with somebody face to face, on Tai Chi, but I've read books on Tai Chi, and I've read books in the past, and I saw a really close correlation. But since that time has passed, so much time has passed, I completely forgot about Tai Chi until recently. Actually, a YouTube listener of mine actually recommended a book to me called Tai Chi, The Wisdom of Tai Chi, Ancient Secrets to Health and Harmony. And the book is written by Peter Fenton. He recommended the book to me because, he said based on my teachings, he said I probably would really enjoy the book. So I ordered the book. It didn't cost much money. And reading through the book, it really reminded me of how Tai Chi is so very closely correlated to what I do. Reading through the book, it made me feel that what I do is Tai Chi. My art is Tai Chi. It's just a different expression of it. And really, Tai Chi is the martial art expression of Tao. But then we have this stereotypical views of people that might come up with a certain mental picture when you mention the word Tai Chi. They may think, it's only for old people and it's not effective. It's just, they're just standing there and looking silly. It doesn't even work. But that's through lack of understanding. Really, Tai Chi contains all the secrets of the effectiveness of any martial art I see. It contains the theories of nature. It goes with nature. It's very yin yang is a symbol of Tai Chi. And Tai Chi is interconnected with all sorts of healing powers, such as acupuncture and other types of Chinese medicine and healing. And it actually translates to, Tai Chi translates to perfect boxing. And it integrates the yin yang. It is the way of Tao. And that's what I train in, the way of Tao. It's what Bruce Lee trained in, the way of Tao. It's just that my way is an expression, a different type of expression of Tai Chi. But because I never physically trained with somebody face to face and them saying, yeah, you're practicing Tai Chi, I never really thought about what I practice as being Tai Chi. But then later on, after all these years of training and learning about the martial arts and learning about Tao and about yin yang and about the entire philosophy behind the martial arts. Now, when I read up and learn about Tai Chi, I realize that that's what I practice. I practice Tai Chi. But if I use the word Tai Chi, people would have a certain mental picture that has been established, and it may be positive, it may be negative. And really, with any mental picture, with any label, there becomes limitations. People will think, oh, it's only for old people, so then young people don't want to practice it then. And people say, oh, they only do slow movements. So then people are restricted by these stereotypes. But really, I see that Tai Chi is aimed towards health in the martial art expression. And that's what I believe in, strongly believe in my art as well. It should always be aimed towards health. And the way that they practice their techniques and the way that they exercise is a very wise way of doing it. That's why anybody could do it, no matter if they're female or male, young or old. It is a good art for everybody to enhance their health, to be more tuned with their body. It's a very safe way of training where you don't overexert yourself. And you see, even if you just type in Tai Chi music, meditation music, you see the peacefulness in it. It's a meditative experience. You're basically in tune with your entire body, and every single movement you do, you basically are doing like a moving meditation, opposed to like a sitting meditation of what Buddha may do. But Tai Chi is more of like a moving meditation. It may be very slow moving meditation. You may just move your hand very slowly to be in tune and aware of every single movement that you're doing. It's very meditative. And really, if you understand the techniques deeply, those techniques are extremely effective. More effective than any combat sport that you will ever find. It is hidden internal power. That's what they call the Qi. So even a very old person can have a lot of great Qi and be very powerful. Even a person that's very overweight could have great Qi and have great power. It's more referred to as more of an internal art, I'd say. That's the stereotypical view of it. But I say the real view, the truth, is that it's not just one-sided. It contains both, like the yin-yang. It is yang and it is yin. It integrates the soft and the hard. They come together as one in balance. It's the representation of nature. So to find somebody that truly knows and trains in Tai Chi may be very difficult, because really Tai Chi goes along the philosophy of Tao. And how many Taoists, how many people that understand the Tao do you know? Very few. The Tao is written by Lao-Tzu. The text called the Tao Te Ching. And Tai Chi would follow that way, the Tao Te Ching. And really, what I train in, it is an extension of Tai Chi, just like it's an extension of the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. It is Kung Fu. It is martial art. It contains everything. really, I trained in combat sport too. I train in the internal arts and the external. The hard, like the combat sport, and the soft, like the Tai Chi. You put it together and see everything as a whole, and see that it's just martial art. And if you integrate all the philosophies together, Aikido, Tai Chi, Taekwondo, Jeet Kune, all these ways, you see that it leads towards an ultimate reality, leading towards love, leading towards compassion, leading towards peace, leading towards meditation, leading towards awareness. That's where all these martial arts should lead towards. Anything that goes the opposite is not the way. That is the corruption of the martial art. And Tai Chi is one of the few martial arts that is not exploited, not corrupted like some of these combat sports. So I see anybody that has the opportunity to learn Tai Chi, the true essence of it, should grasp that opportunity. Because it's one of the few arts out there that will teach you the philosophy of the martial art. In addition to the health benefits, in addition to the technique development, it is a martial art that is holistic, not separated like combat sport, and exploited like combat sport. So there is great power in Tai Chi. And if you want more information about it, simply do your research, read up on it, and you will learn about, it will teach you about the philosophy and where, what martial art is supposed to represent, what it means, what it really should lead towards. It's peace, love, compassion, greater health.